Humans have no control over nature. In today's video, I'm going to show you some amazing things that prove nature can control everything. Before starting the countdown, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss any updates. Number 10. Bicycle in a tree. Friends, you may have planted many trees and watched them grow, but you have probably never seen anything like this. This is a tree that has grown around a bicycle. This story dates back to the early 1900s. About 100 years ago, someone left a bicycle here. Number 9. Ice home. Friends, building a house by the sea is a dream for many, but this house seems to be taken over by ice. This house was built on the shore, but due to strong waves, water entered the house and the freezing temperatures covered everything in ice. Imagine the reaction of the homeowner. The entire house was frozen solid. While you get a beautiful view by the sea, sometimes this can happen too. This house is located on the coast of New York State, and it often experiences such conditions. Even cars can get caught in this cold weather. This natural phenomenon is truly terrifying. Number 8. The beautiful sight you're seeing was not made by an engineer, but is 100% natural. This place is in Ukraine and is a natural monument. Here, trees and bushes naturally intertwine, creating a tunnel-like appearance. These plants have grown around a railway line, forming a natural tunnel that is 5 kilometers long. 3 times a day, a train passes through this railway line, but the plants remain undamaged, retaining their unique shape. People from all over come here to plant trees and leave a symbol of their love. This place is truly beautiful. Number 7. Chandelier tree. Friends, this huge tree you see is located in California. In this area, you'll find many large redwood trees that are thousands of years old, several meters wide, and over 300 feet tall. But the chandelier tree is the most amazing of them all. In the 1930s, a road was being built in this area, and this tree was in the way. Instead of cutting it down, they made a tunnel through it. The tree was so big and strong that it wasn't affected. This place is now marked on Google Maps, and people come here to see it and take pictures and videos of this unusual tunnel. Amazingly, the tree remains completely healthy despite being cut into. Number 6. Abandoned factory. If you've ever been to a factory, you know that they are usually bustling with machines and workers. But this abandoned factory is the most unique in the world. It used to be a sugar refining factory in eastern China. It was shut down years ago, and nature quickly took over. Trees have even grown inside the 30-meter-tall poles. It's amazing how trees grew and became so big inside this enclosed space without light and water. Experts believe birds drop the seeds into the poles, and the trees growing this big without light and water is a sign of the wonders of nature. Number 5. Tree gun. There are many guns in the world, but this tree gun is the only one of its kind. No one knows how this gun got inside a tree. It is a Remington gun made between 1862 and 1875 and was very famous even during the Civil War. The gun somehow got into a tree in a forest, and an expert not only found it, but turned it into a masterpiece of craft. The gun is still inside the wood, making it a truly incredible and now natural piece. Number 4. New World Mall. This abandoned mall in Bangkok was built in the 1980s. Thousands of people shopped there back then, but no one could have imagined what would happen to it 20 years later. In 1997, the 11-story building was shut down because it was not built according to approved levels. Over time, water started leaking into the building, creating a pool that became a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Locals introduced tilapia fish to control the mosquito population, and now the fish rule the place. Number 3. Running temple. Most ancient temples are symbols of history, but this temple in Cambodia is unique. It is living proof that nature can take over everything. Built in 1186, this temple has gradually become part of the jungle over the centuries. Today, plants have completely grown over it, with trees emerging through the temple and out of the roof. It's a truly unbelievable sight. Number 2. Old car city. Usually, old and useless cars are recycled, but some cars are left in this forest to become part of nature. This unusual place in White, Georgia is called Old Car City. You can find all kinds of cars here, now part of the forest. Initially, this place was clean, but Walter Dean, the owner, brought in old cars to see how nature would take over. Today, Old Car City is one of the largest abandoned car places in the world, with over 4,500 cars spread over 14 hectares, rotting here for 50 years. Number 1. Underwater Park. You might have seen many parks in your life, but Green Lake Park is the most unusual in the world. This amazing place in Austria is surrounded by mountains and forests, with benches, roads, and picnic spots. At first glance, it looks like a normal park with a green lake. But in the summer, the melting snow from the mountains fills the lake, making it 10 meters deep and submerging the entire park underwater. To see the park, you have to dive 8 to 10 meters deep, making it one of the most unusual landscapes in the world. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel and also make sure to press the bell icon so you get the notification of our latest videos.